Hey guys, it's Sethuki here, and welcome back to another vlog. So, in today's vlog, I'm going to share about my trip to Qatar. So, I went to Qatar to get to know more about the Middle East and its wonderful hidden beauties. My time there was limited to 5 days, but I had to spend the most out of it. So, I had my luckily, it was a direct flight to Qatar in Qatar Airways, aka the best airlines in the world. So I wanted to get the most out of this trip, so I decided to spend a bit more of my piggy bank savings to get a seat in first class, and it was absolutely wonderful. The seats were so comfortable, the food and beverages were delish and appetizing, the staff was super friendly, and they were so respectful at the same time, and it was one of the most peaceful and snug travels in my lifetime. So, arriving at Doha Hamad International Airport was like time traveling to a whole new futuristic world. So, I did a bit of duty free shopping and brought myself some tech from Qatar's largest Apple shop, some clothes from those vintage brands, and best of all, a shake from Starbucks to awaken myself from that long flight. Then I took a taxi to my hotel. The taxis were the cutest color ever. They were this lovely pastel turquoise color and they were super duper cute. Then I arrived at my hotel, which was Hilton in Doha, and I got the keys to my room almost immediately. And that's how great their staff service was. Now, you might think I had to rob a bank to afford all of this. Well, that's why I have been saving up this past summer to get the best and just the best experience out of this once in a lifetime experience. After a good night's rest, I went out to the Museum of Islamic Arts, which represents Islamic arts from three continents over 1,400 years ago. It has the world's most complete collections of Islamic antiques with items from Spain, Egypt, Iran, Iraq, Turkey, India, and Central Asia. There are metalworks, ceramics, jewelry, woodworks, textiles, and glass artworks too. There are even ancient and religious manuscripts. This museum was opened in 2008 and designed by the Pritzker Prize winning Chinese American architect. The Museum of Islamic Arts share knowledge, culture, and traditions, and it brings understanding and joy to foreigners and locals. So on the next day, I decided to go out to the Pro Qatar. So I decided to go try the metro. So Doha Metro's free Metrolink service connects the Pro Qatar from Leg Tafia station on the Red Line. So I decided to go on the metro, and the buses were super clean and comfortable. And luckily, it wasn't a packed day because I went on a Wednesday, but Qatar's weekends is on Friday and Saturday, which are the busiest days. But I didn't have to worry because even on a really busy day, it would be completely safe to go out alone as a female because crime levels are really low. And obviously, there was nobody to accompany me, so I did keep a low profile. The Pearl Qatar is an artificial archipelago, which is a group of islands covering nearly 4 square kilometers. It is the first land in Qatar to be available for freehold ownership by foreign nationals. So the Pearl Qatar's infrastructure was built to resemble a string of pearls in recognition of the historical pearl diving sites upon which the island complex is built. And for lunch, I went to the Medina Central, the Pearl Qatar, where I had some makbuz. So this is a spiced rice dish that is mixed with any kind of marinated meat or seafood you like. So I got mine as a chicken dish. And in the evening, I drank some Arabica cafe and munched on creamy cookies while overlooking the spectacular sunset view from the beach and Qatar's largest marina. And then I went back to the hotel because the next day I would be visiting a cultural village. And for dinner, I had some saluna, to energize myself, and then went straight to bed after the long and tiring day. But hold up, you guys. This is just a fun fact and an additional info that I was warned of before going there. A news story came early in 2020 where a 30-year-old Egyptian man called Hamido Mohammed, who drowned while trying to save his 9-year-old son, Youssef, who also drowned in the artificial lake at the Pearl. So that was very heartbreaking and sad. So I was warned about this before, so I did keep a lookout just to make sure I'm safe. On day 3, I was planning on going to Qatar Cultural Village, Qatar Mosque, and the Al Zubarah Fort, but only if I could fit it in one day. So the Qatar Cultural Village is a village with the Qatar Mosque and other cultural places. So obviously I first went to the Qatar Mosque, which was designed by Turkey's Zeynep Fadiliglu, who is believed to be the first female architects to be specialized in mosque building. And the mosque was made from Persian and Turkish tile and animal work in shades of blue and gold, which is different and it stands out from the rest of the buildings. So Qatar has religious groups such as Sunni and Shia Muslims, Roman Catholics, and many more. And this mosque was where the Shia Muslims prayed. Also in the village was an amphitheater, which was over 3,275 square meters. And it was a classical Greek style amphitheater, but it reflected Islamic influences, particularly in its arched entrances. So it can hold up to 5,000 spectators. There are views of the sea on one side and the cultural village on the other. So the amphitheater has a deeper meaning, such as the force of nature, which is an art installation depicting Mother Nature, is rushing the world with a piece of cloth that stands between the amphitheater and the water, which shows how humanity's powerlessness is in the face of nature. So when I found this out, I was shocked by the deep and abstract meaning. So in the evening, I had time to visit Al Zubarah Fort. So it took me a bit more than an hour to arrive there by car. This fort is an historic Qatari military fortress built under the oversight of Sheikh Abdullah bin Jassim Al Thani in 1938. So it was built to serve as a Coast Guard station, although there is some confusion that it was built to serve as a police station. It is also Qatar's only UNESCO World Heritage Site. And obviously, it was later renovated into a museum to display diverse exhibits and artworks, most especially for contemporarily topical archaeological findings. The fort has a protective roof that was built by compressed mud, and the roof gives off shade and coolness for the ones inside the fort. And the fort's roof also erected the soldiers who would patrol and defend the surrounding areas for enemies. So obviously, it was a bit late when I arrived back at Hilton in Doha City. And so I ordered some tharid to my room, and this was a traditional Arab dish made from pieces of bread in vegetable or meat broth. So after rushing and running around yesterday, I decided it would be great if I could visit the Doha Corniche. So the Doha Corniche is a whopping 7 kilometers long waterfront avenue extending along Doha Bay in the capital city. So annual celebrations of national holidays such as Qatar National Day or National Sports Day are centered on the Doha Corniche. And it is also a very popular tourist and leisure attraction within Qatar. So I decided it would be a great relaxing day for me too. You guys, right now, a little bit of a remark from me. So before I go back to my ordinary life back in home, let me tell you guys about my room in Hilton Hotel. So I had the view of the Hilton's private beach, and it was the best view I had ever seen. It was breathtaking, memorable, and scenic, and the bed could be compared to clouds, and the food at Hilton was excellent. So I tried to eat most of the Qatari foods because I really wanted to live their lives and just get into their taste buds. And the hotel in total was a million out of 10. Staff service was astonishingly amazing, but unfortunately, I couldn't enjoy the leisures the hotel offered to the fullest because of my rushing here and there. So I could only spend an hour in the pool on day three because of the rush. But all in all, Hilton made my stay in Qatar even more memorable. My last day in Qatar, I decided to go on a shopping spree to buy some souvenirs from Souk Waqif, which is a really famous marketplace in Qatar. So Souk Waqif sells traditional arts and crafts along with manuscripts. Waqif means standing in Arabic, which is Qatar's official language. Anyways, it is meant standing because the market often floods. And according to historians in Qatar, the souk was built around 250 years and it was called Souk Waqif because the sellers used to stand at the entrances to display their wares like spices, cumin, cinnamon, fish, clothes, and wood. So I brought quite a bunch of souvenirs. I brought a Dala Arabian pot, designer wooden boxes, pashminas, shawls, and scarves, oud wood or oil, and dessert rose. This brings to the end of my vlog. I honestly had a blast in Qatar learning about all their cultures and traditions and tasting their delicious food. I just wish I could have spent a bit more time there, but I went on my school holidays, so I had to be back on time. And that's it for this vlog, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and see you guys in another country adventure.